Hello and welcome to 30 minutes of abs and core exercise in a Pilates style format. All you'll need is a mat and some water, and we will get started with a warm-up. Welcome. So we'll get started with a warm-up, then we'll get into our first ab exercise, which will be a plank. And we'll go on from there. So let's start on all fours. We'll do a few cat and cow movements. So inhale, drop your stomach for the cow. And then exhale, push the mat away, round your back for the cat. We'll do 3 more of each. Really push the mat away for the cat. Inhale, drop your belly for the cow, arch your back. One more. Great job. We'll take our right hand, open up to the right so your right arm is straight up, and then we'll take that right arm, thread it underneath the left elbow, rest your right shoulder down on the mat, so all of your weight's on your right shoulder. Walk your left hand forward. You can also place your left palm down on the mat. Hold this for a couple of breaths. Great job. Walk your left hand back to center. Push yourself up with your left. Come back up to all fours. Then we'll do the same thing on the left side. So open and extend your left arm up to the sky. Look at your left hand. And then thread your left arm underneath your right armpit. Rest your left shoulder on the mat. Walk your right hand forward. You can let your head fall to the mat. Great job. On your next exhale, walk your right hand back to center. Press yourself up, back to all fours. Then we'll stretch out the abs. Walk your hands slightly forward. Let your pelvis fall to the mat. High cobra pose. Look slightly up. Nice big breath in here. One more breath. Great job. Come back to all fours. So every abs and core session we do a plank and we add 1 second to that plank. Let's start off with that timed plank. So hop up into your straight arm plank. We'll hold this for 1 minute and 53 seconds. Remember, you can always drop to your knees if you need to. So I have my wrists underneath my elbows underneath my shoulders. My shoulder blades are slightly retracted. I'm looking down at the mat. I'm engaging my abs. I'm sucking my navel in towards my spine, tucking my pelvis under slightly, retracting my shoulder blades slightly, making a straight line from your shoulders to your butt. Great job. About 1 minute left on this plank. My feet are together. My legs are glued together. You could also have your feet hip distance apart, whatever works for you. Press the mat away. All 10 fingers are separated. Keep that going for about 30 more seconds. Remember, you could always drop to your knees if you need to, but when you're ready, come back up into that straight arm plank. Focus on your breathing. In about 15 seconds, we'll sit back into a child's pose, and then we will begin with some ab and core exercises. Great job. Let's sit back into a child's pose, so shift your weight back to your heels. Stretch your arms out long in front of you. Lower your elbows to the mat. One more breath here. Great job. On the next exhale, come back to all fours. We'll do some bird dogs with a knee drive. So from all fours, we'll start by extending our right leg back hip height, then our left arm forward, ear height. Hold that for a second. Then we'll drive our left knee to our right elbow. What I meant by that was our left elbow to our right knee. Hold that for a second. Then extend out long again, right leg back. Left arm straight forward. We'll do that 4 more times, nice, slow, and controlled. Elbow to knee. Then extend out long. 3 more times. When you extend your arm out and leg out, really stretch in both directions. 2. And then last one. Great job. Place your left hand and right knee back down on the mat. Readjust. We'll do the same thing with the other 2 limbs. So left leg back about hip height, reach nice and long. Then extend the right arm forward, reach nice and long. And then drive your right elbow to your left knee. Hold that for a second. And back out. We'll do this 4 more times. On the exhale, you drive your knee to your elbow, engaging your abs the whole time, trying to create that straight line from your arm to your foot. 2 more. And then last one. Great job. Come back to all fours. And from here we'll flip around onto our backs and get ready for some pelvic lifts. So first we'll start with our torso on the mat. Our lower back is glued to the mat. Our hands and arms are down by our sides. Our feet are hip distance apart. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, slowly peel your pelvis up, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then when you reach the top of your range of motion, you should have a diagonal line from your knees to your hips, down to where your shoulder meets the mat. Take another nice deep breath in. And then on the exhale, slowly lower yourself down vertebrae by vertebrae until your pelvis touches the mat. Great job. We'll do the same thing, but this time with the right leg extended long up to the sky. So we'll do the same movement, but keeping our right leg extended. So take a deep breath in. On the exhale, peel your pelvis up again with your right leg extended. Hold that at the top. Deep breath in. On the exhale, lower your pelvis back down to the mat, keeping your right leg extended. When your pelvis hits the mat, your right foot comes down. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Extend the left leg up long. Nice deep breath in. On the exhale, peel your pelvis up while you keep your left leg extended long. And then on the exhale, lower your pelvis back down to the mat. Place your foot on the mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock your pelvis side to side. Turn your head right and left. Awesome job. So up next, we will do 3 Pilates roll-ups. So these are like sit-ups, but they're very slow. So with your torso on the mat, your lower back glute to the mat, your feet are out a little bit further than they were before from your butt. Your feet are hip distance apart. Let's raise our arms up to the sky, palms facing each other. Take a nice big inhale, and then on the exhale, slowly peel yourself up. Grab onto the backs of your thighs if you need a little assistance. Come up to sitting, then reach forward towards your ankles and give yourself a nice stretch. And then sit up nice and straight, roll your shoulders back, and slowly lower yourself back down to the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. As your head hits the mat, your arms are back up to the sky, palms facing each other. Deep breath in. On the exhale, peel yourself up nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae, and then grab your ankles, give yourself a nice stretch. And let's roll down once more. One more roll up, and then we'll stay up sitting. Great job. Give yourself a big stretch. And then let's stay sitting up. What we'll do is we will reach our arms out long, engage them towards one another, twist to one side, and then extend that same side leg, pointing your foot or flexing your foot, doesn't matter. Slightly roll back until you feel. It looks like my internet might have died. All right, so let's continue. Let me just double check to see if I'm still live. Yes, I am. All right. Sorry about that. So let's continue. That's weird. All right, sorry about that. So let's continue with our ab and core workout after that brief interruption. So let's roll back down to the mat. Our torso's on the mat. And what we'll do now is some bicycle crunches. So let's place our hands down on the mat, flat on the mat. Bring our knees and feet together on the mat. Then raise our legs up to tabletop. Curl our head, neck, and shoulders up. Then extend the right leg out straight above hip height. And then twist your right armpit to your left knee. And just hold that for a second. And then slowly transition. So left leg is out straight just above hip height. And twisting your left armpit over to your right knee. Hold that for a second. And then reverse that twist. Right armpit to left knee. And reverse again. And we'll do 2 more. 1 more on each side. Reverse and twist. And then last time. Left elbow to right knee. Great job. Bring your knees back to your chest. Lay your head down. Grab your knees, rock them from side to side. Turn your head left and right. Awesome. Next, we'll do some leg circles. So let's take the right leg. Left foot is on the ground, left knee's bent, right leg is straight up. Hand next to our sides, and we'll do some leg circles with the right. So let's draw big clockwise circles with just our right leg, keeping our lower back glued to the mat. Big circles to the right. Nice and slow. Everything is being done from your right inner thigh and also your lower abs. And then let's reverse that circle on the right. So we're going counterclockwise with the right leg. We'll do 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead and place your right foot down on the mat. And then we'll do leg circles with the left. So extend the left leg up. Our right foot is down on the mat. Our right knee's bent. Our lower back is glued to the mat. And then we'll do leg circles with the left, starting counterclockwise. Nice and slow. Controlled. Keep that going. And then let's reverse the circle, so clockwise leg circles on the left. We'll do 3, 2, and last one. Great job. Bring both knees into your chest. Rock your knees from side to side. Twist your head right and left. Great job. We'll do some side planks. We'll start on the right. So a side plank is where you place your weight into your forearm. So I'm doing the forearm side plank on the right. So my right forearm is parallel with the mat. My legs are straight, and I'll take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, I'll lift my left side up to the sky. I'll extend my left arm up to the sky, look at my left wrist, and then we'll pulse our hips up 5 times. And on the 5th time, hold that pulse up straight. Hold that 5th one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then extend the left leg up to hip height. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and place the left leg down. Bring your hips to the mat. Then we'll transition over to the other side. So now all of my weight is going into my left forearm. My legs are straight. I'll lift my hips up, and we'll lift our right arm up to the sky. Pulse our right hips up to the sky 5 times, and on the 5th time, hold that pulse, hold that up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then raise your right leg up to hip height for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Come back to your forearms. We'll sit back into a quick child's pose for a second. Great job. We'll end before our final plank of the day. We'll do some Supermans on the mat. So you'll lay flat on the mat. I'm just going to grab some water. All right. So let's end with some Supermans. Lay flat on the mat. Extend your arms and legs back behind you. Glue your arms and legs together as if you were Superman, Superwoman flying through the air. And then we can add a quick lat pull. So imagine you had an imaginary bar. Pull that lat bar down your back and then back up to Superman. We'll do 2 more lat pulls. Keeping your pelvis down, scooping your abs up. No movement on the mat. Just your arms moving. When you come back to that final Superman, go ahead and come to all fours. And then we will end with our final plank, which will be 1 minute and 54 seconds. So let's come to all fours. Let's get ready for that plank. You can do a straight arm plank or a forearm plank. And remember, you can drop to your knees or drop to your forearms. If you go to your forearms, just make sure you bring your butt with you so your butt is in the same line with your shoulders. So you could either do the forearm plank, straight arm plank, plank while on your knees, whatever works for you. You can have your feet together or hip distance apart. Just make sure you're making a straight line from your wrist to your shoulders, and then another straight line from your shoulders to your butt. Focus on your breath. We're almost up to a 2-minute plank, which is awesome. This plank is 1 minute and 54 seconds long. Every time we do a plank, we add 1 second onto the plank. So we do 2 planks each ab session. So we have 6 more to go. So 3 more sessions will be up to a 2-minute plank. How awesome is that? Remember to keep your neck in neutral, looking down onto the mat. You only have 20 seconds left, and we will be done with the abs and core series. I apologize earlier for the technical difficulties there. All right, in 10 seconds, we'll sit back into a child's pose. Great job on that 1 minute and 54 second plank. Sit back into a child's pose. This is the cool down section. Reach your arms out long. Walk over to one side. Then back to center. Walk your hands over to the other side. And back to center. We'll just hang out here for a brief second. Great job. Let's come to all fours again and do that high cobra where you shift your weight forward. Drop your pelvis to the ground. Push the mat away. Take a breath here. Maybe hop up onto your toes, lift your legs a little bit, and twist side to side. Great job. Pike your hips up for a downward facing dog and pedal your feet out 1 foot at a time. Great job. Let's come to kneeling and then come to sitting, cross-legged. We'll do a hamstring stretch, inner thigh stretch on the right. So sit up nice and tall. Extend your right leg out on a diagonal, your left foot inside your right thigh, twist over to your right, and then slowly lower yourself, grabbing somewhere on your right leg, maybe your shin or your ankle or the tops of your feet. Great job. Let's come back to center. Left hamstring and inner thigh stretch. So left leg extends out onto a diagonal, sit up nice and tall. Raise your arms up, twist over to the left, and then fall over your left leg, grabbing somewhere on your left shin, ankle, foot. Alright, come back to center, cross your legs. We'll take 3 deep breaths. 2 more. And last one. Great job. Thank you for joining me. We are live every day, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. If you like the video, please like it. Feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you again soon. All right. Thank you. Bye.